Good morning, children. Welcome to class 11th biology once again. I hope you all are fine and stay home. Children, in live classes, we have completed chapter number 4, that is Animal Kingdom. Now, in this video today, we are going to start the new chapter, that is chapter number 5, Morphology of flowering plants. Okay, the name of chapter, that is Morphology of flowering plants. Okay, so start. Morphology. Do you know what is morphology? Morphology is external character or external features. Okay, and flowering plants, that is angiosperms. In chapter number 3 we have discussed about angiosperm. Angiosperms are higher plants that bear the flowers. Okay, so in this video, in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the morphology of flowering plants. Okay, so let's start the topic. Say about this external structure or morphology. Okay, like roots, stems, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Okay, those things that are visible, that we can touch, this is the external structure or morphology. So we are going to discuss about these things. Start from roots. Root we are taking, children. First, about root, you know very well, root are originate from radicle. Okay, and stem that are originate from plumule. In dicotyledons plant, the, the seed have two cotyledon, in which radicle and plumule, two structure are found there. From radicle, roots are originate. Okay, and from plumule, the stems are formed. Okay, clear, children? So we can say that in dicotyledons plants, the direct elongation of radicle leads to the formation of primary roots which grow inside the soil. Okay, so the primary roots that are developed from the radicle, they elongate and form the primary root. Later, the roots of several order that are referred to as secondary and tertiary. Okay, after some time, the primary roots form the secondary roots and tertiary roots. Okay, children, in root we have three system. Number 1, tap root system. Number 2, adventitious root system. And number 3, fibrous root system. Okay, so tap root system, that is a simple. The roots are developed from radicle and convert into primary roots, then secondary roots, then tertiary roots. So this is tap root system. They grow inwards the soil. Second, adventitious root system. Children, these roots, adventitious, are originate or develops other than radicle. Means they cannot develop from the radicle. So these are not true roots. Those roots are developed from radicle are true, and those are not developed from radicle are false. So taproot, that is true roots, and adventitious, that is false, because adventitious does not originate from radicle. It is originate from the stem above the radicle. Okay, clear about this? The third system, that is fibrous root system. Fibrous, that is thread like structure. they are arise from radicle, and that we have seen in many leguminous plant. So about this you see on your screen now. First of all, tap root system. Seen in the mustard. In monocotyledons plants, primary root is short-lived and is replaced by large number of roots. These roots originate from the base of the stem and constitute the fibrous root system. Okay, means we can say that from the primary root system a thread-like structure originate, and this is the fibrous root system. Taproot, that is true root that arise from radicle, and fibrous, that is also arise from radicle, but fibrous, that is a thread-like structure that we have seen in wheat plant. Okay, many pulses also. Wheat plant, the fibrous roots we have seen. Clear about taproot and fibrous root? Both are originate from radicle. Taproot, we can give the example of mustard, primary root, and any other trees you can take, and fibrous wheat plant. Okay, now next one, that is adventitious roots. The adventitious root, children, these roots are developed from other than radicle. Okay, means above the root, above the stem, they are originate, and these roots are known as the adventitious root. Okay, these roots are basically used for support. It gives the support to the plant, like banyan tree is the example of adventitious root. Okay, clear about root, tap root, fibrous root, and adventitious root. Now children, what is the function of root? Okay, the function, that is absorption of water from soil, absorption of minerals from soil, providing a proper anchorage to the plant parts, storing reserve food material, and synthesis of PGR, plant growth regulator. These are some function of the roots as we discussed. Okay, clear? Now see the structure, children. The three types of roots. The first one, that is tap root, B, that is fibrous, and C, that is adventitious. Okay, I repeat once again, the tap root and fibrous root, these are the true roots that are developed from radicle, but adventitious are not developed from radicle, they develop from stem. Okay, and used for support. Okay, after that, reasons. Now another part of root, that is reasons of the root. Children, if you see the picture, you can easily observe that on downside the root is covered by root cap. Okay, the root is covered by this root cap, and above the root cap a region of meristematic activity. In this region the meristematic tissues are found there, meristematic cells are found there. The function of these cell is to divide, okay, to produce the new cells. Meristematic, that divide throughout the life and they produce the new cells. Second, region of elongation, just above the region of meristematic activity. In this region the cells that are formed in meristematic are elongate. Okay, the cells will be enlarged, they elongate. Okay, after that, third one, that is region of maturation. In region of maturation, the elongated or enlargement cells differentiate and become mature. Okay, they differentiate and become mature in region of maturation. Okay, after that, the root hairs that are developed on the region of maturation also. Okay, that is also important. What is the function of root hair and what happens in region of maturation, region of elongation, and region of meristematic activity? All these things should be clear with you. Okay, now see here in NCERT now, children, the root that is covered by root cap, and a few millimeter above the root cap a region of meristematic activity. The cell of this region are very small, thin walled with dense protoplasm, and they divide repeatedly. Okay, the cells are formed in this region. After that, second, region of elongation, in which rapid elongation and enlargement of cells, and these are responsible for the growth of the root. Okay, growth of the root in length. Now this region is called region of elongation. Next, that is last region, region of maturation, in which the cells, elongated cells, differentiate and mature, and this region is called region of maturation. Okay, on this region, the thread like structure, that is root hairs, are arised, and the function of these root hairs to absorb water and minerals from soil. Okay, so basically ask in the exam what is the function of root hairs. So you can write these roots here absorb water and minerals from the soil. Okay, clear? Now next one, that is modification of root. Now children, we have seen that the roots are absorb water, absorb minerals, but some roots are modified and they perform the various tasks. Like for storage, the roots are modified for storage of food. The roots are modified to provide support, and some roots are also modified to provide respiration, means help in respiration. Okay, so in modification we will see the roots in some plants change their shape and structure and become modified to perform function other than absorption and conduction of water and minerals. Means we know very well the function of roots, that is they absorb water and they conduct the minerals also, but other than these two functions, the roots are modified for support, for storage of food, and for respiration. Okay, some example we can take of storage of food, children. Taproot, basically taproot are modified in carrot and turnip, and adventitious root of sweet potato. Okay, sweet potato, carrot and turnip, the roots of these plants are swollen and stored food. Okay, so we can say that carrot, potato and turnip roots are modified for storage. Okay, next, some plants roots are modified for support, like for example in banyan tree. Okay, uh, in banyan tree, in sugarcane. Okay, the some roots are modified and they are providing support to the plant. Okay, supporting roots are of two type: prop root and stilt root. Prop root, that is found in stem of maize, sugarcane, and have supporting roots. They provide support to these plant, while the stilt root, that also modified in thread-like structure, they also provide support. Okay, they also provide support to the plant. Okay, prop root basically for banyan tree and stilt root for sugarcane. Okay, now next one, some roots in Rhizophora plant are modified and grow vertically upwards, and these roots are called pneumatophores. Okay, these pneumatophores in Rhizophora help in respiration. Okay children, so in this lecture we have seen that the type of root system: tap root system, adventitious root system, fibrous root system, and also we have seen the reason of the root, reason of meristematic activity, reason of elongation, and reason of maturation. And in last we have discussed the modification of roots. Okay, I hope you have learned properly. Thank you.